Okay, welcome to the operating system class. In this video, we are going to learn about how to create Linux as a web server. And these are the outline that we are going to study today. The first is introduction, and the second is installing elements or programs to support a web server on Linux, accessing the web server from a client computer via Windows, and create and upload web to server via remoting. So actually, we are going to make our Ubuntu as a web server, and we are going to install some application in Ubuntu operating system to provide a service as a web server. And these are the elements. We are going to install some elements, some program in our Ubuntu operating system to make our Ubuntu operating system as a web server. And we are going to access the web application from our Ubuntu operating system from a client computer. Yeah, because we are using the VirtualBox, and our host, it could be Windows operating system or Mac OS. So we are going to access the web application that we have uploaded into our Ubuntu operating system via Windows or Mac OS. And we are going to learn how to configure your Linux to become a web server. And these are the requirements to make our Ubuntu operating system as a web server. So yeah, we are not going to install the web server only, but we also install the database server and also the database management. So these are the three applications that we are going to install to make our computer, our Ubuntu as a web server. So actually, when we install only the web server using the Apache tool, so we have to make our operating system as a web server. But in this video, we are going to install the database server, and we will use the MySQL, and also we are going to install the Phpmy Admin as a IDE or as a administrator application to manage the MySQL. And these are the supporting tools. Yeah, we can use the remoting application like WinSCP, FileZilla, or Putty on Windows, and the file editor. These are we already installed in the last class, gedit, v or nano on Linux server. The server side, we will install the Apache tool, database, and Phpmy Admin and their configuration. And this is the preparation before installation. So we will open the terminal and make sure you are logging into the user administrator and do sudo bash or sudo su, because we will install some applications. So we have to log in as an administrator. In Linux operating system, we can just type the sudo bash or sudo su to log in as a super user. Then we have to make sure our Linux operating system is up to date, and we can just type the apt-get update and apt-get upgrade. So I will show you how to update and upgrade. I already opened my Ubuntu operating system, then I will open my terminal. Then I will make myself as a super user. So I just type the sudo bash or the sudo su and type our password. And after this, we will update. We have to update our Ubuntu operating system. So we can just type sudo apt-get update. Yeah, we will receive some component that needs to be updated. Then after this, we will use the sudo apt-get upgrade to install the newest packages to our Ubuntu operating system. Okay, then you can just type sudo. Actually, I think that sudo apt-get update is enough to install the web server. So I will not run the sudo apt-get upgrade because yeah, I think it will require more time to update all of the packages, the newest packages into my Ubuntu operating system. So I think we can just type sudo apt-get update, then we will install the Apache 2 after this. Okay, the Apache 2, actually the Apache 2 is just an application to make our Ubuntu operating system or our operating system not only Ubuntu. We can also use the Apache 2 in our Windows operating system to make our computer as a web server. So actually, when you want to build an application, a web application to your computer, so you need to install the Apache 2. There are not only Apache 2 as a web server application. There is also like HTTP, but in this tutorial, in this video, we will use Apache 2 as a web server. Yeah, to install the Apache 2, we can just type sudo apt-get install Apache 2. So in this terminal, I will clear it first. Then, because I have I already log in as a super user, so I don't need to type the sudo su again. So I just type apt-get install Apache 2. Okay, apt-get install Apache 2. Wait a minute. Okay, I found some error in this terminal, so I think like in our last class, when we face this problem, we need to run the commands, right? The 3 commands. So wait a minute, I will find the solution at first. Okay, I think this one is the solution for my problem. So I need to type these 3 commands into my terminal. So I just follow the instruction from this website. Then yeah, just type the sudo rm /var/lib/dpkg/log, then sudo rm /var/lib/apt/list/log, then sudo rm/var/sketch/apt/archives/log. Okay, then after this, I need to run this command again, apt-get update. Okay, we wait until the updating process complete. Then after this, we are going to type this command again, apt-get install Apache 2. So yeah, the updating process is finished. Then I will type the previous command, apt-get install Apache 2. Okay. Okay, I think the problem is solved. Then we just follow the installation process, and it depends on your internet connection. Like I was mentioning before, when we use installing process, when we install an application into our Ubuntu operating system, we have to make sure that we are connected to the internet. because we are downloading the package, the component from Ubuntu repository. We can also install the application offline by not using the Ubuntu repository, but we have to download the installation file. But we will not discuss about that. We can just use the Ubuntu repository to install some component into our Ubuntu operating system. So I think the installation process is finished. Then we can just continue to the next slide. Okay, we already installed the Apache 2. Then the next steps is to make a configuration to the Apache 2. And the Apache 2 doesn't have the server name at first. It means when we have installed the Apache 2, we can just test that the installation process is success or not by using our web browser. So we can just open our web browser, then type the local host into your web browser. So yeah, you will see the Apache 2 homepage by typing the local host into your web browser. Wait a minute, I have not opened my Mozilla Firefox. So yeah, then you can just type the local host. So local host means you open the web server from your Ubuntu operating system. So when you already install the Apache 2, then you can just run the local host from your web browser. I mean, you can just type the local host, then it will redirect it to the Apache 2 homepage. Okay, like this one. So I think the Apache 2 installation process is already finished. Then we can just see the Apache 2 Ubuntu default page in this local host. So yeah, so we can just follow the next instruction. We have to make a configuration into our Apache 2. It means when we want to remote the web application from another computer, so we have to make the configuration. So I mean, we will make our Ubuntu operating system as a web server. So when another computer remote our Ubuntu operating system, so it can be remoted by another computer. So for example, if I open the IP address from the host, the computer host. So because I use Mac OS as a computer host, so this computer, this operating system is in the same network with my VirtualBox, right? So first of all, I need to know the IP address of my Ubuntu operating system. So you can just type hostname space -i. As you can see right here, this is the IP address of my Ubuntu operating system. So I think the configuration of my network is not already configured. So I think I need to reconfigure my network in my VirtualBox. So yeah, because I have not set to the bridged adapter. Like I was mentioning before, when you want to make your Ubuntu operating system or operating system in your VirtualBox in the same network with your computer host, so you need to make a bridged adapter. So you can just open your Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager, then in the settings, then you will find the network. Then you need to set to bridged adapter. So press OK. Then I will open again my terminal. Then run. Wait a minute. Yeah, the connection established. Yeah, because I have switched to the bridged adapter. So I just run the previous command again. So wait a minute. It's a little bit slow. So it's okay. We will wait until the switching process is finished. So I think we need a little bit time to do it. Okay, then yeah, I think it's already finished. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, I will I run this command again for the second time. First name -I, then I know that this is my new IP address of my Ubuntu operating system, 192.168.1.14. So this one is the IP address of my Ubuntu operating system in my virtual box. So we have to make a configuration for our Apache 2 web server. So you can just type sudo nano. You can follow the instruction from the slide. Sudo nano wait a minute, etc with etc apache 2/apache2.conf. Okay, then in the last line you have to type this script to enable your web server, your Apache, to enable your Apache 2 can be remoted from another computer in the same network. So we can just type the server name space the IP address 192.168.1.14 if I'm not mistaken. So this is the IP address of my Ubuntu operating system. So please remember, when you use the nano editor, you need to type the Ctrl+O to save the file, the txt file. Yeah, the file that you have edited or updated, then you need to save it. So you can just type this Ctrl+O, okay, Ctrl+Z, Ctrl+Z. Then after this, you need to make a restart to your Apache web server. So you can just type a sudo system. Wait a minute, I already switched to the root user. So sorry, I just type the systemctl. This command is for restarting my Apache 2. Restart Apache 2. Okay, I think this process finished. Then I need to test to remove the Apache 2 that already installed in my Ubuntu operating system from my host computer. So I can just type 192.168.1.14. Wait a minute. Like this one. So I just need to open a new tab, then type 192.168.1.14. Okay, so we can remote the Apache web server from our computer host. So I think our configuration in Apache 2 web server is already finished. Then we can just move to the next slide. Okay, we have doing this process. Okay, so we can just move to the next slide. Okay, so the second application that we will install is Mysql Server. Actually, the Mysql Server is a database server. When you take the database class, you will learn about the Mysql Server. But in this course, in this operating system class, we will not discuss more about the database. We just install the MySQL database, but we will not learn about the database. Okay, yeah, like I was mentioning before, although we only make our Ubuntu operating system as a web server, we can use the MySQL server as a database server. So we will also make my computer, our Ubuntu operating system, as a database server. Not only web server, but also database server. But we will not learn more about the database in this class. Okay, we just install the database server, but we will not learn about database. Okay, so this is the installation of the MySQL server. As you can see right here, you can just type the apt-get install MySQL server. So I will show you how to install the database server. So actually there are a lot of database server, not only MySQL. We also have SQL server. We also have PostgreSQL. We also have MariaDB. But in this class, we will install the MySQL server as a database server. So yeah, you can just type apt-get install MySQL server. Okay, the installation process is already start. Then yeah, you can just type Y. It means we continue the installation process. So we can just wait until the installation process is finished. As you can see right here, it's require around 6.2 megabyte. So I think my internet speed is 326 kilobyte per second. So I think it will finish around 1 or 2 minutes. So we just wait until the installation process finish. Then after this installation process finish, we will move on to the next slide. So actually in this installation process, we will we also make a configuration into our database server. So when we install the database server, we also make a configuration of the user that will use our database server. So when you use the database server, you need to make a user like you see in the screen. You need to put the password of your database, because database is very important. So you need to make a good security into your database. So by default, there is only one user in our database server. So the user is a root user. Then we will create a password for the root user. So I think I will type the password of my SQL server. Then for the root user, you can just type, then we repeat the password again. Okay, then after this, the installation process is continue. Then we will wait until the installation process finish. Okay, you can also add another user into your database server, but by default we only have one user in our database server, and that one is a root user. It's like our operating system, right? The root user is an administrator user. So when you create a database into your database server, you need to log in as a root user, because that user is the only user in your database server. Okay, so I think the installation process already finished. Then we can just clear the terminal. Okay, so the next one is Php. Php also a component that we need to install to make our Ubuntu operating system as a web server. So Apache 2 is different with Php. Actually, Php is the programming language. When you only install the Apache 2, you can just create a very simple web application. You can use the HTML language to design your web application. But actually, when you want to add the logical or the logical code and also the, when you want to install, when you want to add a logis, what I mean, that when you want to create a web application that there is a logic in that website, so you need to install the PHP. Yeah, it's like when you use the Java programming language, you will find the if else condition, you will find the looping condition, you can create a method, you can create a variable and something like that. When we want to make a very dynamic web application, we really need to install the PHP. So actually PHP is the programming language. The Apache 2 is a web server. When you want to make a very dynamic web application, you need to install the PHP. Yeah, because when you use PHP, you can also connect your web application into your database. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. So this is the syntax for installing the PHP. So I will show you how to install the PHP. So I open the terminal, then I will follow the instruction, the syntax in the slide. So yeah, I can just type the, wait a minute. So my terminal is minimizing. Okay. Okay, we can just type apt-get install lib apache to mod PHP. Yeah, we don't need to remember the syntax. So I think if we forget the syntax, we can just use the Google search engine to find the syntax to installing some, the particular application that you want to install. And then, okay, then yeah, we can just follow the, I also don't remember the syntax, so yeah, it doesn't important for me, because when I forgot, I can just use the Google search engine to find the syntax. Okay, then PHP mcrypt and PHP MySQL, like this one. So if you see in this comment, you will see that this one is the name of application, lib apache 2 mod PHP. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I also forgot one syntax right here. So I need to type PHP like this one. Then this one is the name of application, and the second one is the argument for the application that that connected to the PHP. So lib apache 2 mod PHP is the argument, is the additional package inside the PHP. So I want to, I want to make a relationship between, I want to make a relation between the PHP and Php My Admin. Okay, so I need to install this package, and this the third argument is PHP mcrypt, is for encrypting the web application that we will make. Then Php MySQL is also the package for relating the PHP with the MySQL database. Okay, you can just press the enter button. Then installation process is already start. Then okay, we will wait until the installation process is finished. Okay, so yeah, this is the third component that we have installed in the Ubuntu operating system. And after this, we will install the Php My Admin. So I will explain to you in a second after this installation process is finished. Okay, so yeah, it took us some time to install the PHP, because we are not only install the PHP, but we also install the additional package for the PHP for encrypting the web application, and also we relating the PHP with the database and also with the Phpmy Admin. So we just need to wait until the installation process is finished. Okay. So yeah, I think the installation process is took a little bit time. Yeah, it depends in your internet connection. I think yeah, the downloading process finished, then okay, the installation process finished. So we will go to the next slide. Okay, so we need to check that the PHP application is already installed or not. So we need to check it. We can just type this command first, sudo systemctl restart Apache 2, because we relating the PHP with the Apache 2, right? Because when we make a configuration to the some component that related to the Apache 2, we need to restart the Apache 2. So yeah, like you see in the slide, we need to run the command to restart the Apache. So you can just type the systemctl space restart space Apache 2. Okay, then after this we will check that the PHP programming language is already installed to our Ubuntu or not. So we can just move to the next slide. Yeah, test our website. So yeah, I will explain about the location of the web page. So actually, if you already study or already make a web application in the Windows operating system, so you need to install, the XAMPP. XAMPP is a application in the Windows operating system, right? And inside the XAMPP, it has a Apache 2 module. So when you install the XAMPP, you also install the Apache 2, because the Apache 2 is a component in the XAMPP. Then when you put the web application into your Windows operating system, so you need to go to this directory xampp/htdocs, but it's different when we use the Ubuntu operating system. In Ubuntu operating system, when we build a web application, we need to upload, we need to locate our web application into this directory. Var www.html/var/www/html. So we will make a simple web page that, yeah, we will make a simple web page to show the information about our PHP version, So yeah, first of all, we need to move to this directory first, then we will create a file. Yeah, a file, then we type this command in that file. So I will show you how to do that. So I will clear the terminal first, then yeah, I use the nano, because when I want to make a new file, then I will use the nano command, because the nano is an application for the text editor. Then I want to make a file in this directory, so I will make a file in this directory, var www/html. Then I will create the info.php. Wait a minute, I will recheck again. Yeah, info.php. Then I will create a info.php file inside this directory. So this one is a web page to show the PHP version that already installed in my Ubuntu operating system. So I can just press the enter button, then I will write this command php, then php info. Okay, I will recheck it. Is it already right or not? Yeah, PHP info and semicolon. Okay, so this one is a file, a web page file to show the version of my PHP version. Okay, then after this, we need to save this file. Remember, when we use nano, we need to type Ctrl+O to save the file. Okay, Ctrl+Z. Then after this, I need to locate to the info.php. So I think, yeah, the info.php is the web page that we have already created before. Wait a minute. Yeah. So not found. There is an error, right? In this, yeah, in this page. So yeah, we will find the solution. So I think we need to make a configuration. Yeah, it's because, you know, we missed the step showing the PHP information. So wait a minute, I will find the solution, then I will come back to you after I found the solution. After I find the solution. Okay. Okay, I think I find the solution from the regular class slide. So I think, yeah, I forgot to put in ITDD class. So this one is the solution for enabling the PHP info into our localhost /info.php. So I think we need to reconfigure the apache2.conf file. So yeah, we can just follow this instruction. So I will open my terminal, then I need to make a configuration into this file. Sudo etc apache2 conf. Okay, wait a minute. Sudo, oh, I make a typo in this. Okay, wait a minute. Sudo etc apache2 conf. Oh, I forgot to type the nano. Okay, continue. Okay, why? Yes. Okay, we need to move on to the last line. Then we will add a script, one line script right here. Then we need to, yeah, above the server name blah 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 line, we need to including this command, include etc php my at, oh, wait a minute, I think I make a mistake in this command. Okay, so I will move to the web browser, localhost info.php. I think I typed the right command right here, but it doesn't show the PHP version. So I think I need to restart the Apache web server. So yeah, so I think this one is not the solution for our problem, because this one is the problem when we install the Php My Admin. So the problem is not on the Php My Admin, but the problem is on our PHP programming language. So I think we need to move. Yeah, we need to. We don't need to save this file. So we can just type Ctrl+Z, and then yeah, I will clear the terminal again. Then yeah, we need to restart the Apache 2. So systemctl restart Apache 2. systemctl restart Apache. Okay. So I think I have make a configuration correctly, but yeah, sometimes it happen. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Info.php doesn't show. Okay, we will check that. Wait, the message, the error message is the requested URL was not found on the server. So I think we need to move to this directory cd var triple w html. So ls. Okay, I think the problem is in this location. So we don't find the info.php file in this directory, right? So I think, yeah, I don't know, maybe I typed the wrong comment before when I create the info.php file. So I think we can just create a new one. So nano info.php. Okay, then we type this command again, php php info. So I think I make a wrong file before. I don't know. You can just see in my video in the previous time. So you can just you will find what is the error that I have made before. So I think, yeah, this one is for saving the info.php, then Ctrl Z, then ls. So I think, yeah, we already created the info.php file. So we can just type this comment. So I think, yeah, we have already installed the PHP programming language in our Ubuntu operating system. So I think there is no problem in the PHP, in our PHP component. So we can just move to the next slide. So the last one is Php My Admin. Actually, Php My Admin is a editor for the database. So I mean, when you install the MySQL server, you need a UI for managing your database. So Phpmy Admin is one of the UI for the database server. So when you want to administrate your database, you can use the Phpmy Admin. So actually there is also another UI for managing the database. We also have MySQL Workbench. It's also the UI, the application interface to administrate the MySQL database. So actually in this video we install the Phpmy Admin. So we will relating the Phpmy Admin with the MySQL database. Okay. So this one I forgot to translate to English, so it's not a problem. So, oh, wait a minute, I put the wrong slide, I think. So this one is for the regular class, so I'm sorry. So we will move to our slide in the ITDT. So wait a minute, this one I already closed the slide, so yeah, it doesn't matter. So we will move on to the Phpmy Admin. Wait a minute. The last one is the Phpmy Admin. Okay, this one is the Phpmy Admin. Okay. So I think I opened the wrong file again. So yeah. So this one is the right slide for us. This one I think is the right one. Okay. The last one is Phpmy Admin. So this one is the command for installing the Phpmy Admin. So as you can see right here, sudo apt-get install Phpmy Admin, php-mb string, and php/gettext. Yeah, I forgot these two argument. So we can just type this argument. So I think this one is the component to support the Php My Admin in our Ubuntu operating system. So we can just type this command. So I will show you to install the Php My Admin. So let's clear our terminal. Then apt-get. I also don't remember the syntax, right? So apt-get install Php My Admin, Php mb-string, and Php get text. So I think I typed the right command. Okay, apt-get install Php My Admin, Php mb-string, and Php get text. Okay, so I think the installation process is already started. Okay, unable to locate Php mstring. I think I put the wrong command. mb-string, not mstring. Okay. We will continue to the installation process. So we wait until the installation process finishes. So it's like when we install the MySQL Server database. In the installation process, we have to make a configuration to the Php My Admin. So so we will see this screen, we will see this menu when we install the Php My Admin. This one is for configuration our Php My Admin to the web server. So we install the Apache too, not like HTTPD. So we will relating the Php My Admin to the Apache too. Okay, so I think this menu still doesn't appear to my terminal. So we will wait until this menu appear. Then the second one is for configuration for the database Php My Admin with dbconfig command. I think we can just follow the default option. So we choose the yes option. Then after this, we need to type the MySQL Server database password for the root user. So this is the password that you have created before when you install the MySQL Server database. So okay, this one, the menu is already appear in the okay, wait a minute. Okay, so I didn't find the okay, wait a minute, I cannot. Okay, just press the enter button. So I think the OK button cannot be highlighted. So you can just type, you can just press the enter button. Then please remember, you need to choose the Apache too, not like HTTPD. Okay, we will wait until this menu appear. So this one is for the default option. So we can just type a yes option. Okay, I think the Php My Admin is the longest installation process. Okay, so this one is yes. This one is the password for our MySQL Server database. So you need to remember your previous password when you install the MySQL Server. So this one is my password for my MySQL database. So confirmation. Okay, so wait until the installation process is finished. Okay, so I think the installation process is finished. Then we need to make a configuration to our Php My Admin. Like I was mentioning before, Php My Admin also need a configuration. So so we can just follow the slide like okay, done. Then we need to restart the Apache 2 because Php My Admin is related to the Apache 2. When we make when we relating some component to the Apache 2, so we need to restart it for systemctl restart restart Apache 2. Okay, this one's the right comment. So yeah, okay, the restart process finished. Then yeah, we need to make a configuration to this file apache2.conf in this directory. So like you see right here, so we need to adding this comment, adding this line to our apache2.conf file. So I think we need to move to this. Wait a minute. So I need to clear this terminal first, so you didn't confuse. You will not confuse about the previous comment. So the sudo nano etc apache2 conf. So this one is the Apache2 configuration. Okay, continue. Why? Then, okay, we will move on to the last line. So we need to add one comment in this line. So this one is for relating the Phpmy admin into our Apache2 web server. Then include. So I also don't remember this syntax, so I can just follow the instruction from the slide. etc phpmy admin apache conf. So this one is for relating the phpmy admin into our Apache 2 web server. So I think I typed the right comment. Okay, let me check my comment. So I think this one is already correct. Then okay, save. Then I think we need to restart the Apache 2 again. Okay, we need to restart it again. So if you want to run the previous command in your terminal, I forgot to show to you the tips for, yeah, you don't need to type the previous command, so you can just press the up or down button, then you will find your previous command. So I think because I want to restart the Apache 2 and I already type this command, then I can just type this command. Then okay, restarting process is already started. Then okay, then we will move on to the next slide. So I think when we successfully install the Apache, when we already install the Phpmy admin, so you will see this homepage of the Phpmy admin in your web browser. So I think I need to try into my web browser. Okay, I will move on to the localhost Phpmy admin, like this one. So I really hope that Phpmy admin is already installed to my, I think I have successfully installed the Phpmy admin into my Ubuntu operating system. Then after this, this one is for login to your MySQL Server database. So you need to type the root username and your password. Okay, like I was mentioning before, we will not learn more about the database. So you will learn the database in the database course. But when you want to try to make a database, you can just move to this page Phpmy admin, then you can administrate and managing the database. Okay, so I think the installation process is finished. Okay, we also try to remove the Phpmy admin homepage from my computer host. So like I was mentioning before, so we can remove the web application from the host computer as long as my computer is in the same network with my server. So this one is the IP address of my Ubuntu operating system. So I can just type Phpmy admin, then okay, I can remove the Phpmy admin from my computer host. So I think there is no problem with my Phpmy admin in my Ubuntu operating system. Okay, let's make a new website. So this one is for creating a simple website. So you are required to create a portfolio website of yourself, each with a URL, localhost /snrp. So for example, you want to create portfolio page of yourself, then you can just type localhost as your NRP, then you will redirect to the portfolio website. I also has provided example of use and templates that you can copy at Google Classroom. How do lectures create URL and web like that? Here's the explanation. So this one is this one is a very simple portfolio website. So you don't need to create it from scratch. I already provide to you this template, so you can just download from the Google Classroom. So wait a minute, I will upload this template into our Google Classroom. So okay, this one is the web template that I already downloaded from the Google Classroom. So you can find these files in the weeks 11 section in our Google Classroom. Then you need to download it. Then I will extract these files. Okay, I will extract here into the downloads folder. Then okay, I already opened the alan2way.zip. So yeah, this one is the folder. So after I unzip this file, so you will find this directory. So inside the alan2way, you have another alan2way right here, right? So you need to cut this file. You need to cut this file, but because this parent directory has the same name, so I will rename it into alan2way. Wait a minute, alan2way 2 maybe. Alan2way 2, yeah, because you cannot use the same directory, directory name inside one folder. So I will cut this folder, then I will move to this folder, to this directory, alan2way. So I need to remove this file, move to trash, then alan2way, wait a minute, alan2way. Oh, I put the wrong file to remove. So yeah, you can remove it again. So this one is the file that I have downloaded from the Google Classroom. So you can find this file inside the week 11 section in our Google Classroom operating system class. Then I need to extract this for these files. So this one, yeah, extract here. Then after you extract this file, you will find the alan2way directory. So actually, when you open the alan2way directory, you will find another alan2way inside it. So I need to extract. I need to move this alan2way into their parent directory. So actually, I need this alan2way directory, and I will move to the download directory. So to do that, we need to rename this parent directory first into alan2way 2 maybe. This one. Then I will cut this directory into the download directory. So remember, you cannot put the same the same folder inside the same directory, right? So we need to remove this alan2way 2. Then we have only one alan2way, right? So inside the alan2way we have one file and one directory. So actually this one is the web page. When you find the .html file, so it is the web page. So I need to change this page into index.html. So by default, when you open the web application by using your browser, so your browser will looking the the index.html file by default. So I will rename it into the index.html. So as you can see right here, we already have one Alan Dewey files directory. So I think, wait a minute, Alan Dewey directory, I will change to my snpk as 216.037. So it depends on your NRP. Because you are a student, then you need to change to as your NRP. Because I don't have the NRP, I'm lecturer, so I will use my NPK to rename this folder. Then we already have S216037. So this one is my web application. So I need to open this directory. So I need to open my web application by using my browser, because we already installed the web server. We already installed the Apache 2. So we need to use the Apache 2 web browser to open my web application. So first of all, we need to move this directory into the var/www/html directory. So to do that, we can use the terminal. So I will clear my terminal first. So for the moving files, wait a minute, I will need to move to the download directory first. Home now file download. So this one is the command for moving to the download directory. So ls, so this one, yeah, we have one files and one directory. So I want to move this directory into var www.html directory. So we can use the mv command space the name of the directory that we want to move, then space the destination of the directory. So var www.html, like this one. So I will move this directory into the var www.html directory. Okay, ls. So we don't have S216037 again in our download directory. So we need to move to the var www.html. Then you will find the S216037 directory inside this directory. So I can open this web application by using my web browser. So you can just use the localhost, then S216037. So actually by default, when you put this localhost, so it will redirect into your var www.html directory. So after I put this S216037 after the localhost slash, then it will redirect into my S216037 directory. So inside this directory, you will find the index.html, right? So you will find the index.html. So by default, after I execute this web address, so it will open the index.html. So let's see what we have. Wait a minute, you don't have permission to access the resource. Wait a minute, localhost to, wait a minute, I will find the solution. You don't have a permission to access the resource. Wait, it's okay, you can find the solution. So the warning is you don't have permission to access this directory. You don't have permission to access this directory. Apache 2 Linux. Okay, let's find the solution. Yeah, as long as we have internet connection, we can use it to find the solution. Okay, so the answer is, okay, this one, I'll find the solution, just add this file. So we need to change the Apache to conf file into this settings, right? So allow override all, require all granted. Then I think this one and this one is similar, right? Of all override all, okay, or require all granted. Okay, let's find the solution. So wait a minute, let me check it again. If we open the localhost, it will redirect to the Apache 2 Ubuntu, right? So localhost info.php, it will redirect to the PHP version page. But when we move to the directory, wait a minute, as 216037 next.html, can we open or not? Localhost slash s216037 slash index.html. Okay, forbidden. So I think the problem is on the apache.conf. Okay, wait a minute. So let's find the solution. Okay, this one. Okay, so I need to open my terminal. So I need to, yeah, check this syntax in my apache2conf file. So sudo nano etc apache2.conf. Okay, yes. So let's find the script that's similar with this one. So allow for it all. So I don't know which let's go recommended. Okay, particle w allow particle w html. Okay, allow override unknown. This one I think. So this one we need to change to all, right? If we refer to this solution, we need to change this line into allow override all. Okay, let's save the configuration. Then we need to restart the Apache 2 again. Okay, after this I need to open the web page from the browser again. Okay, still forbidden. So maybe I need to remove the cache of this web browser. You know, when it sometimes it happen when we don't remove the cache of our browser, so we don't get the latest, the updated web page that we already changed. So yeah, I will find the cache, clear data. So it means I will clear all the cache of the browser. Clear now. Okay, let me open this again. Still forbidden, right? Wait a minute, I will find the solution. You don't have permission to access the resource, unable to read htaccess file, denying access to be saved. So this one we need to find the solution. So as long as you can search on the Google, it's not a problem. So yeah, server unable to read htaccess file, denying blah blah blah. So we open this forum. So let's see what is the solution that they are providing for us. Accept all cookies. Okay, wait a minute. So okay, I still don't find the solution. So I think this one is not solving the problem. Okay, let me see another solution from another forum. Okay, this one is from diskusiwebhosting.com. I think this one is, yeah, maybe this one is the best solution for us. So I really want to solve this problem soon. So yeah, so this one unable blah blah blah. Okay, we need to change, yeah, we need to change the permission for this folder. Okay, let me check the permission of my S216037 directory. So you can just type the ls minus -l. So this one is the 216037, right? So okay, this one is 700, I think, right? Like I was explaining before in our last class. So I think I already explained to you about how to change the permission of the file or folder. So I think if we refer to the solution, we need to change the permission of S216037 directory, right? So yeah, we will change it to a 755. So we will use this command chmod 755 space S216037. Okay, ls -l. So I think we already changed the permission of this directory, right? So I really hope that it will solve this problem. Okay, yeah, finish. We already put the web application into our web server, right? So you can change, yeah, you can change the name of Alan Dewey to your name by editing the index.html file. So I will show you how to do that. So we need to change to S216037 directory again. Then we can use nano index.html. Okay, then yeah, you can just find the Alan Dewey text right here, right? So this is actually your homework, but yeah, you can change by yourself. Okay, I just showed you how to editing the web page. So this one, Alan Dewey. So I think this one is referred to this text, Alan Dewey and Alan Dewey, right? Full stack developer and full stack developer. So I will change this Alan Dewey into my name. My name is Farid Naufal. Then this one is, I'm not a full stack developer, but I am the lecturer. So I will change this job into a lecturer. Okay, you can even change the photo of this profile. So you can find how to do that. Yeah, you can search on the Google how to change the image from the web template. So it's your homework to do that. Okay, everything okay? So we need to save this file. And then we need to, yeah, refresh this web page. Still Alan Dewey, right? So it's okay. We will wait a minute. We will clear the cache. So based on my experience, we need to clear the cache if we want to get the latest update of the web page. So wait a minute, it's not the menu of cache. Cache, this one, clear data, clear. Yes, clear now. Then run this again. Farid Naufal lecturers, right? So you can change by your preferences. So you can change this CV into your CV, right? So you can change the profile photo, and also you can even change the text right here, career profile, blah blah blah, experiences. Yeah, you can just make a story of yourself into this web page. It's your homework, right? So it's a really easy, I think. So the most important thing that you already you can successfully install the Apache 2, the web server, the Apache 2, and the database server, MySQL server, and also the PHP and Phpmy My Admin. Then after that, you can doing your homework. So actually, when you finish to install the Apache 2 and PHP, yeah, you can doing your homework. You don't need to install the MySQL server and the Phpmy My Admin actually. So yeah, it's just the option for you. So my recommendation, you can also install the MySQL and also the PHP. Yeah, instead of you can just doing your homework by only install the Apache and also the PHP. So that's all our video tutorial. So thank you for watching. So bye. Okay.